What's up, everybody, and welcome back to the Metronome Madness League. We are here with day number 5 as we watch some real exciting battles. Of course, here tonight we have the Cyndaquils facing off against the Gengars, the Skittys facing off against the Growlithe pack, and the last battle of tonight will be the maniacal Mewtwos fighting the Jolteon Jazz Cats. We'll see which of these teams will win to get another win in their spot. Hello, LC, Stephanie, and John. Thank you for liking and watching the battles here tonight. Hopefully everything goes well for all of your teams. We'll see exactly how these battles are going to go down. So without further ado, hopefully we don't have lag tonight. I agree with that, Stephanie. I don't think we will. I think last time had to do with it overheating. Yes, and I do have my Sleepers shirt on, which you guys can find in the merch. The link is in the description below. We will have more teams up there, but I want to get the custom artwork for each team done before I put them on a shirt, so I can reduce the chances of Nintendo being mad at me for using their IP. But anyway, let's go ahead and jump into battle number 1, and that's going to be the Cyndaquils against the Gengars. Let's do it. And here we go. The Weavile is going to be first on the Gengars as the Cyndaquils start off with their superior. We'll see if it is indeed superior in this battle here tonight. So Weavile's going to start things off tonight with a strength. Not a bad move. Could paralyze. No paralysis there. And we're going to see, does strength paralyze? I think it can. And a hyper beam. Oh my good. Wow, Weavile avoided that. That was a great job by avoiding it. And there goes the Razor Leaf. Now that's not very effective. Superior gonna try again to hit this Weavile. Hasn't actually done it yet. Here comes a Night Slash. That's gonna be resisted. Of course, Dark type move against the Dark type Pokemon. Not gonna work very well. And here we go with the Weavile again with a Meteor Mash. Good moves coming from the Gengars here tonight. Superior taking a lot of damage all the way down to 43 hit points already. And there we go. It's going to lower the evasiveness of that Weavile. That's actually a good idea since it hasn't been really able to hit it so far. See if it works this time. But oh my goodness, it's not going to work because of the Brave Bird. That's going to be super effective. Oh, Superior goes down already. Wow, what a start for the Gengars. That's going to be, well, that is really bad for the Cyndaquils. They didn't expect that. They send out their Drapion hoping it can handle this Weavile, but the Weavile has been on top of the battle. It's going to start things off here again with a Pound. It's a bit of a weaker move, not going to do a lot of damage. Drapion using Future Sight. Ooh, that is a bad look. That Future Sight will not affect the Weavile if it hits it. Unless this Drapion takes out the Weavile and they move on to their second Pokemon, that Future Sight will do nothing. And there goes a Cross Chop, another strong move, doing a lot of damage to that Drapion. Here comes the Z move. Cyndaquils don't want to waste any more time. It's not a good look when you have to use your Z move against the first Pokemon of a team. But that Weavile has proven to be a real contender here. There goes the Breakneck Blitz. How much damage will that do against the Weavile? Actually, a ton of damage. Weavile finally below half its health there. And that's what the Cyndaquils wanted to see. They've got to get rid of it. There goes a Hidden Power. That's going to be a Stab. Dark Hidden Power. It's not very effective, of course. Doesn't do much at all. And here comes a Rest. Okay, good look for the Cyndaquils. Drapion's going to heal itself back up. It's going to be asleep for the next couple of turns, but if it can withstand the hits, then that will be good. There goes the Future Sight, not doing anything against that Weavile. That's what we mentioned earlier. We'll see if Weavile can capitalize on the 2 turns of sleep. Oh, it's going to use a Substitute. Interesting tactic. Almost takes itself out with that. Of course, you can't with Substitute, but it does put itself in the red. And in order to put a Substitute up, we'll see if it actually helps it or hurts it there. It's going to attack this time with the Smelling Salts. I don't think that's going to do a lot. No, it doesn't do a lot of damage at all. Drapion's still asleep right now. I think it's going to wake up in the next turn. And here we go. Weavile from behind the Substitute. With a Poison Fang. Another not very effective move. So it's not able to do much damage to this Drapion this time around. Drapion's got to break through the Substitute first, though. So, you know, that could help the Weavile, but it tries to use Natural Gift. That's going to fail. Not a good look at all. Another turn for the Weavile to attack, and it's going to use Boomerang. That's going to be super effective. How much damage will it do? It hits twice, and oh, that's a massive amount of damage. Drapion's almost taken out by it. This Weavile just can't be beat. Here we go. There goes a Grudge. It's going to want the Weavile to waste all its PP. If it does take out the Drapion, actually it's not a bad use of that since Drapion is in the red right now. And there goes a Rock Wrecker. That's going to do it. Rock Wrecker taking out the Drapion. It goes down. The Grudge will take effect though. And now it has no more Metronome, meaning Weavile will have to struggle. So initially it will take itself out. Unfortunately for the Cyndaquils, they only have one Pokemon left, and that's going to be the Cryogonal. Cryogonal will attack first. Can it get rid of the substitute? Is the question. Uses Blast Burn. That would have been super effective. But of course, yes, that does get rid of the substitute. You have to think that would have actually taken a Weavile out, so that substitute did work in its favor. However, it does have to struggle, so it's going to die to the recoil damage there. Unfortunate there. Now Cryogonal is going to have to recharge. And there we go. There goes the Conkeldurr. Man, that is a weird name, Conkeldurr. And that's going up against Cryogonal here. There was an Avalanche. It was Stab Avalanche, by the way, but doesn't do that. That did a lot of damage. And here we go. It's going to lower Conkeldurr's attack. Cyndaquil's really not doing much here. I don't know why. There goes a Flash. It's going to lower its accuracy, preventing Cryogonal from doing that much damage again. There we go. There goes an Insurance. That's not going to do much. Starting to think the Gengars have this in the bag. There goes the Dragon Breath. And that it doesn't do it. Cryogonal still hangs on. It's got 34 HP left. Can it take out Conkeldurr and whatever last Pokemon the Gengars have in store for it? I don't know. It uses Iron Defense here. Gonna start to defend itself. Maybe too little too late. There we go. There goes an Infestation. That might do it, actually. Infestation doesn't do much, but it does have that residual damage. Taking it down to 10 HP. Hangs on just by a little bit, but unless it heals itself, I can't see anything happening. And it's going to use a Noble Roar. Wasted turn there. And yep, there goes a Facade. And that does it. Cryogonal faints, and that is it. The Gengars take the win. So they get their first win of the season while the Cyndaquils get their first loss. Interesting match there to start off day number 5. And so next up, we'll be checking out the Skittys going up against the Growlithe pack. We'll see if they actually can come away with the win, or will the Growlithe pack come out on top. The Growlithe pack definitely wants a win here tonight, as they lost their first match. That Porygon 2 was a dangerous Pokemon on the Skittys. We'll see exactly what happens. There we go. Poliwrath going to start things off. And that's going to fail. Tried to use a Ghost type move against a normal type. Doesn't work. Here comes a Psycho Cut. That's super effective. Excellent start by the Skittys there. Poliwrath almost half his health taken out. There we go. Poliwrath with the Psycho Boost. How much damage will that do? Decent amount of damage. Not as much as they would like. Some of his stats were lowered down there. As you get a Glaciate. That doesn't do that much damage. Not very effective, but lowers Poliwrath's speed. Porygon 2 going to go first now. And it uses Smog. That's avoided. Here we go. There goes our Automize. It's going to raise his speed back up. That's Automize, right? I always feel like I pronounce that wrong. But that does raise his speed back up, I believe. So Poliwrath going to go again. And it uses Miracle Eye. I'm not sure if that helps it use Ghost type moves against it, but maybe it's trying not to make the same mistake it made when it started the battle. And there goes an Embargo, wasted in these battles here. Here we go. There goes an Aqua Jet. Ooh, that does a decent amount. They were taking their time, chipping away at each other's health here. There goes a Shadow Punch, and that does a decent amount. Poliwrath looking like it's in a corner right about now. It's got to turn things around. Here comes a Vine Whip. That doesn't do much. Porygon finally below half its health, and it's going to use a Last Resort. That's going to fail. I'm not sure the rules around Last Resort. I thought it had to be the last move, but I guess it doesn't work if you only have one move. Here comes a Drain Punch. That's stab and super effective, and Poliwrath will get his health back. What a good move to use by the Growlithe pack. Good tactic as the Porygon 2 faints. There we go. Now the Serena hits the field for the Skittys as they use Magma Storm. That would have been super effective. Great tactic, but unfortunately it misses. And Serena's going to retaliate with a Crush Grip, doing a decent amount of damage. There we go. Poliwrath going to go again. Starting things off with a Flatter. Never understood this move, and I never will. It confuses the Serena, but also raises a special attack for no reason. There we go. Serena going to use a Clear Smog. I'll do some damage, putting Poliwrath in the red and removing his stat changes. Poliwrath is back to normal. Serena try to go again, and it hurts itself in confusion. Poliwrath now moving second due to that Clear Smog. Here we go. There goes a Fling. No items. That's going to fail, as Poliwrath tries to use a Doom Desire. So we'll see if that will hit the Serena. Will it be able to take it out first, or will it hit with the Serena? I'm guessing it's probably going to hit the Serena. Serena has a lot of health left. Here comes the Misty Terrain, setting up for the future, it looks like. Skittys trying to take advantage. There goes a Razor Wind. Not a great move to use. Razor Wind just doesn't hit hard enough to be a 2-turn move. There we go. And here comes a Future Sight. Oh, so that's from the other end. So there's going to be a Future Sight hit on the Growlithe pack. And you have to think that might actually go against the next Pokemon. There was the Doom Desire. Takes Serena all the way down to the yellow. 39 hit points left. My goodness. There goes a chip away. Will it take out the Poliwrath? If it does, now the next Pokemon on the Growlithe pack will be hit by that Future Sight. You gotta remember that. There goes a Leafeon for the Growlithe pack. Leafeon, the faster of the two, is gonna move first, and it uses a Flame Burst. Interesting, that Flame Burst will... oh, it doesn't take out the Serena. I thought it was. Serena hangs on with 1 HP, and it uses Coil. Doesn't take advantage. And there goes the Future Sight. Said that was going to hit. Oh, that does a ton of damage. I wonder, does the Coil actually affect the Future Sight? Like, can you use Future Sight and then raise your special for it to do more damage? I'm not so sure. Serena goes down to the double kick as the Misty Terrain disappears. The Skittys down to their last Pokemon. They have a Blaziken. Has a typing advantage against Leafeon, but the Growlithe pack has one more Pokemon on their team. Blaziken will have to get past this Leafeon in order to fight it. There goes an Encore. Of course, that fails. We went over that already. Z-move coming from the Blaziken. Not a bad look. Want to take out that Leafeon as quickly as possible. Give yourself a chance to win. There goes a Simple Beam, though. Doesn't actually attack. That's not good, but gets rid of the Leaf Guard on the Leafeon. Okay, and here we go. Leafeon's going to use Perish Song. That's actually a great idea from the Growlithe pack. Perish Song might take out the Leafeon itself, but it doesn't matter because the Growlithe pack have one Pokemon left. Meaning if Perish Song actually gets to the end, then the Skittys lose no matter what. The Skittys have to win in the next 3 turns. We'll see if that happens. Here comes the Acrobatics. That's super effective. And Blaziken's all the way down to 19 hit points. There goes the Dragon Pulse. How much damage will that do? Oh, it does a ton of damage, actually. Can the Blaziken win in the next 2 turns? That is the question. Not so sure it can, but if it pulls it off, that'll be amazing. Here comes a Fire Fang. Not very effective. Doesn't matter. Blaziken faints, and that's it. The Skittys are going to go down right there. Wow. That was an interesting turn of events, but looks like the Growlithe pack won their smart tactics, but they didn't even need it. They took out the Blaziken, but that was an interesting tactic using the Perish song right there. That was very interesting. Good play by the Growlithe pack. They get a win in their corner. There we go. And now we're going to go ahead and look at our last matchup tonight. The Mewtwoos going up against the Jazz Cats. And here we go. The Jazz Cats sending out their Mienshao and the Jolteon coming out for the Mewtwoos. A little bit sacrilegious using a Jolteon against the Jolteon Jazz Cats right there. That's their mascot, and they weren't able to get it in the draft, unfortunately. Here comes a Night Daze. That's not going to do a lot of damage. Mienshao's going to lose some accuracy right there, though. There goes a power swap. Interesting tactic. Here we go. And a Trop Kick coming from the Jolteon. That's actually Serena's signature move, doing a decent amount of damage. And here we go. Mienshao attacks. There we go. It does a decent amount of damage there. Back and forth they go. Who is going to come out on top? Here goes a Sunny Day coming from the Jolteon. All right, and a multi-attack. That's going to be avoided. All right, and a Will-O-Wisp. Oh, it's going to burn the Mienshao. That's interesting. Does Mienshao have guts, though? I'm not so sure. I don't know if it does. It might have guts, so that burn might be a bad look. Here comes a Future Sight. Did we see a Future Sight in every battle here tonight? I think we did. That's interesting. So Future Sight will hit the Mewtwoos in the future. The Jolteon's gonna try and take out this Mienshao. In the meantime, oh, there goes a Fly. That's gonna be super effective. And there goes a Gust. Oh, I didn't know. Gust still hits when you're in the air. Wow, that's a good thing to know. Was it always like that? I don't think it was. Or if it was, I just don't know Pokemon apparently. Here comes the Fly, and yes, that does it. Mienshao goes down. Jolteon Jazz Cats lose the first Pokemon, but they do hit the Jolteon with the Future Sight, doing a lot of damage. Torterra gonna hit the field right now. Here we go. Jolteon gonna go first, trying to do damage to this Torterra using a Mega Horn. That's super effective. There we go. Torterra now gonna use a Bolt Strike. Oh, but a Volt Absorb. That's gonna heal Jolteon back up. Can't use electric moves against the Jolteon. That was a bad look from the Jazz Cats. They actually should know this. Jolteon being their Jazz Cat, or their mascot, their Jazz Cat. It is their Jazz Cat. Jolteon actually gets rid of Volt Absorb this time, though, and swaps for Overgrow. That's interesting. Not so sure why. Here comes a Stomp from the Torterra. That does a ton of damage. Jolteon is back down to 29 HP. There we go. Jolteon with the Torment. Okay, that's going to force Torterra to struggle every other turn. Still going to be able to use Metronome this time, though, and there's a Smackdown. That actually takes out the Jolteon with a critical hit. Not sure the crit mattered. And the Mandibuzz comes out for the Mewtwoos. Mandibuzz, being a flying type, does have a typing advantage. See if it makes use of it. Oh, there it goes, a flying type Hurricane. And that does it. One shot's the Torterra right there. That was a stab Hurricane. Oh my gosh. What a good move by the Mewtwoos. The Jazz Cats already on their last Pokemon. That was unexpected. Now they're down to their Aegislash. Man, Mandibuzz came out to play. There you go. There goes Confide. Gonna lower the special attack. Yeah, special attack of the Aegislash. Aegislash gonna go ahead and use the Z move. Hopefully to force the Mewtwoos to their last Pokemon. There goes the stance change. Gonna go to a higher attack stat with this. It's gonna be the Dragon type Z move. How much damage will it do is the question. And it does a massive amount of damage as Mandibuzz gets knocked below half its HP. Gotta remember, in the attack stance, Aegislash's attack is extremely high, and Mandiblast blows itself up, but Aegislash is a ghost type Pokemon. It does nothing. It just took itself out for no reason. Oh my gosh, that's not what the Mewtwo's wanted to do. That was a bad move. Very bad move. Here comes the Braviary for the Mewtwo's. Braviary against Aegislash. Last two Pokemon. Braviary is going to go ahead and use its Z move this time. And it's a Z Outrage, another Dragon type Z move. Interesting. Interesting. So we'll see how much damage that's going to do. Unfortunately, without it being a defense move, that does a lot of damage. It's not very effective, but that was a massive hit. There we go. Oh, but Aegislash uses Rest. It's going to heal itself back up and goes to sleep. But wait, Rest doesn't put it in defense mode? That doesn't make any sense. Rest should put it in defense mode. Why would it stay in attack mode after using Rest? That doesn't make any sense. Oh my gosh, the Braviary is going to use Dig. That's going to be super effective, and Aegislash is asleep, and it's in attack mode, meaning his defense is lower. That's not going to be a good look by the Jazz Cats. Oh, that's a ton of damage. Aegislash hanging on with just a thread. That's not a good look. I'm not sure the Jazz Cat's counting on Rest keeping it in attack mode. Here comes a Tail Slap. That doesn't affect it. It's a ghost type Pokemon. It gets a chance to attack. Uses Vacuum Wave. It's not very effective. And that's it. Aerial Ace. That's a stab Aerial Ace. That has to do it. Aegislash goes down, and the Mewtwo's come away with the win. That was an exciting match. My gosh. The Mewtwo's excellent fighting, at least with their Braviary. I can't say the same about the Mandibuzz, as it blew itself up when fighting a ghost type Pokemon. That was a bad idea. But yeah, that's the matches for tonight. I hope you guys enjoyed. And we're going to go ahead and let you know the matches that will be on Monday. Of course, I am wearing the shirt of here tonight. They were the former champions. You have the Sleepers going up against the BGs. So I believe that's a rematch. That's a rematch of the championship. So you want to stick around for that. And you have the Shadow Squad going up against the Charming Charmeleons, and the Espionage Espions will be fighting against the Flaming Freak Shows. So those are going to be the matches for Monday. Make sure you guys check those out. It's going to be fun.